a couple of things that we know. We know that everybody is born into this world. Whether it's through a test tube or whether it's through a natural progression, everybody is born into this world. And at some point and at some place and at some time, everybody transitions out of the world, and we call it death. It's just another birth. It's a birth into the next level of consciousness. So that's why we say there is nothing to fear about death, because it's just the birth into the next consciousness. How we get there is what we might be a little bit concerned about. I'm a little concerned about my physical body and the way that it responds to things going on in life. So I do things that I believe are the right thing for me to do in order for my body to have that most wonderful and joyous experience that I can have. Like go on vacations. It was so good. Can I tell you how good it was? I'm going to. Oh, thank you for asking. How many have been to Sedona, Arizona? Oh, then you know how good it was. The formations, the red rock, the energy. I wanted to collect all of the crystals that I found. I didn't find them. They were in galleries and stores and had big, huge price tags on them. But I wanted to collect them all and bring them here and just kind of lay them out and create a vortex in our own center. Wouldn't that be fun? You know, the Center for Spiritual Vortex, right here in Palm Springs. You know, I don't know if crystals have any power, but I know if you think they do, they do. So I came to the conclusion that I didn't need to bring the crystal back, I just needed to bring the consciousness back. To be in that place of feeling energy, of knowing that life is good all the time, every place, no matter where I am or what I'm doing. Life is good. So when I shift my perception, my vision begins to change and begins to open up into something even greater. And as my vision moves through, and I'm talking not about my physical vision, which is pretty good because I'm seeing you all and you're looking really well today, you know, but my spiritual vision, to look at life in a way that says, isn't this wonderful? We are evolving into a new level of consciousness that has not yet been experienced by the masses, possibly by a few of the prophets, some of the great teachers, all of the mystics, and some individuals that have yet to be mentioned. And each and every one of you has had a moment of that divine bliss. I know you have. Don't deny it. You've had at least one moment of divine bliss. And I believe, and I'm thinking, that the reason that you're back here again this morning is because you're on that journey of seeking out, trying to recreate, and trying to find that moment of bliss once more. Because it was that moment that was, It was that moment where everything that you looked at was beautiful. It was that moment that no matter who you met, it was absolutely wonderful. It was that that moment in which no matter what they were saying, it didn't matter. You were in the divine. You were in that place of spiritual truth. And you felt it. And you knew it. And you want it again. And again. And again. And again. That's part of the human nature. We want it again and we want more of it. And so what have we done? We've gone out into the world and we've tried to make it appear in form. So we tried to make more of it. And we thought, well, if we just build, you know that old saying, if they build it, they will come. You know? And yet we have all these empty, vacant buildings around. I'm thinking that's not true. I'm thinking that there's something in that we missed, that we didn't understand. It was the essence, the spiritual meaning behind it, not the physical form. You can build all the buildings you want, they will not show up. They might, you know, the first time. I noticed in the newspaper that Palm Springs, because it's such a gay-oriented community, now has a new resort coming to town, you know, for lesbians and gays and transsexuals and transgender, bisexual, and all of those things. You know, it's like, how wonderful. Another new resort. Build it and they will come. Folks, they're already here. And so's everybody else. You know? We're here because we've chosen to be here. Now, if you put a physical idea out there of why you've chosen to be here, you're missing the essence. You are showing up wherever you show up in life because that is where you are meant to be in that moment, in that time, and that place. Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention to where you are, who you are with, what you are thinking? There was a great interview that was, I heard it on NPR this week. Somebody had spent a great deal of time with the president and was interviewing him. One of the questions he asked him, he said, so what's it like when you're reading the paper and you're reading or you're listening to the latest tweet or Facebook or whatever is going on, and all these things that people are saying about you? How do you deal with that? And his response was, and when I shared this with my husband Gary, he was like, oh my God, because I had just said it the week before. What they're saying about me, in his words, tells more about them than it does about me. What are you saying about other people? Ask your friends to listen to what you are saying about other people, and they can tell you all about you. Because it is all about you. You are the center of your universe. You are the essence of your being. You already have it. You don't need to read another book. You don't have to take another class. I encourage you to take mine, but, you know. You already got it. But are you paying attention? Are you listening? Are you taking care? Are you doing the spiritual practice? I will tell you this, I have told you this, and I will continue to tell you this. You must do spiritual practice. You must do it every day, every hour, every minute, every thought, every action, every word, everything that you do must be a spiritual practice. If you make it a spiritual practice, and you are committed to that, and you are paying attention to that, and you are watching that, you will transform your life. Because just as you are about to say something about somebody else, you'll remember that whatever you say about somebody else tells about you. That's why when I stand up here, and often I like to say, you look so beautiful today. You are the most brilliant, intelligent people that I know. You have the greatest experience and abundance in life that I could imagine. This is absolutely wonderful that we are sharing all of this together. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to experience. That's what I want to create in my life. Would you not want to be that way too? Absolutely. Yes.